Have you ever wondered about the legends that time has veiled in mystery? Join me as we embark on a journey through the sands of time, uncovering the ancient secrets of King Gilgamesh and the magnificent city of Uruk. In the heart of Mesopotamia, around 2,700 years before the Common Era, civilization was in full bloom. This was the early dynastic period, a time when city-states sprang up like oases in the desert, each a testament to human ingenuity and culture. Among these city-states, one shone brighter than the rest. This was Uruk, a beacon on the banks of the Euphrates River, a marvel of its time. And at the helm of this mighty city-state, a name that would echo through the annals of history, was a king. Not just any king, but a legend born of the gods and men, a hero whose deeds would be immortalized in stone and song. Among them stood Uruk, a jewel by the Euphrates River, ruled by a name echoing through eternity, Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh was more than a king. He was a legend, a hero whose deeds are immortalized in the Epic of Gilgamesh. This mythic figure, part god, part man, ruled over the city of Uruk, a jewel of ancient Mesopotamia, around the year 2700 BCE. Imagine a time when city-states were the centers of human civilization, each one a beacon of culture and power. Among these, Uruk shone the brightest under the rule of Gilgamesh. He was not just a king, he was a builder, a warrior, a poet, and a visionary. Gilgamesh's reign was an era of monumental achievements. One of his most notable accomplishments was the construction of Uruk's city walls. Legend tells us that it was Gilgamesh himself who built these walls, a testament to his strength and determination. Picture a city protected by a fortress, a testament to human ingenuity, built not by ordinary men, but by a demigod. Beyond the city walls, Uruk thrived. Under Gilgamesh's rule, the urban center of Uruk developed into a bustling hub of commerce and devotion. Markets teeming with merchants from distant lands, temples reaching for the heavens, streets echoing with the sounds of life and celebration. This was the heart of Gilgamesh's kingdom. But Gilgamesh's rule was not just about building walls and expanding markets. He was a king who understood the power of culture and the written word. It was during his reign that cuneiform writing, one of the earliest forms of writing, was born. These ancient symbols etched in clay tablets allowed Gilgamesh's deeds and the stories of his time to be passed down through generations. Gilgamesh's reign was an era of prosperity and progress, a time when Uruk became the center of the world. His reign was marked by monumental achievements, from the majestic walls of Uruk, said to be built by his own hands, to the thriving urban heart of his kingdom, alive with commerce and devotion. Under Gilgamesh's rule, Uruk became a beacon of culture and religion, devoted to Inanna, the goddess of love and war. This was a city shimmering with the gold of prosperity, brimming with the promise of human potential. Its streets were alive with the movement of traders, scribes, and priests, a symphony of human progress under the watchful eyes of the gods. And at the heart of it all was Gilgamesh, a king who was more than just a ruler. He was a guiding light, an embodiment of the divine on earth. His influence was not just political, but cultural and religious. He was a bridge between the people of Uruk and the heavenly pantheon they worshipped. Inanna, the goddess of love, beauty, sex, and war, was particularly revered in Uruk. Temples dedicated to her were scattered across the city, their ziggurat towers reaching towards the heavens. Her symbols, the lion and the eight-pointed star, were etched onto seals and amulets, a testament to her profound influence over the people. But the cultural revolution in Uruk didn't stop at religion. This was also the birthplace of one of humanity's greatest inventions, writing. The script developed here, known as cuneiform, was initially used for recording transactions and administrative details. But over time, it evolved into a tool for storytelling, for recording history and myth, for expressing the human experience in written form. The Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the earliest known works of literature, was written in this script. It tells the tale of our hero, his adventures, his grief, and his quest for immortality. This epic, etched onto clay tablets, gives us a glimpse into the world of ancient Mesopotamia, its beliefs, its fears, and its hopes. So let's take a moment to imagine Uruk under the rule of Gilgamesh. Imagine a city pulsating with faith, innovation, and architectural splendor, where cuneiform writing was born, marking the dawn of recorded history. Picture Gilgamesh, part god, part man, embarking on heroic quests that tested his might and spirit. A figure of immense strength and courage, he was revered as a hero, a king, and a demigod. His exploits were not mere feats of physical prowess, but were intertwined with the spiritual and the divine, echoing the deep-rooted belief systems of ancient Mesopotamia. One such quest led him to the Cedar Forest, a place shrouded in mystery and guarded by the formidable Humbaba. This creature, a monstrous entity, was said to have been created by the god Enlil himself to protect the sacred forest. Humbaba was a symbol of the untamed natural world, a world that was both awe-inspiring and terrifying. Gilgamesh, driven by the desire to achieve the impossible, decided to challenge Humbaba. Accompanied by his loyal friend and comrade Enkidu, they ventured into the heart of the Cedar Forest. Their confrontation with Humbaba was a battle of epic proportions, a clash between civilization and wilderness, order and chaos. In the face of Humbaba's fearsome power, Gilgamesh and Enkidu stood resolute. Their courage and determination were unwavering, even when faced with the wrath of a creature deemed invincible. The battle was fierce, but in the end, Gilgamesh and Enkidu emerged victorious. This heroic feat, however, was not a mere showcase of physical strength. It was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, the power of friendship, and the quest for glory. It was a journey that tested their mettle, their unity, and their resolve. The defeat of Humbaba was a turning point in Gilgamesh's reign. It marked his transformation from a king to a hero, a figure of myth and legend. This victory was not just a triumph over a formidable adversary, but also a triumph over fear, over the unknown, over the very forces of nature. His journey to defeat Humbaba, the fearsome guardian of the Cedar Forest, is a testament to his courage and the epic nature of his reign. But it was the death of his dear friend, Enkidu, that profoundly transformed Gilgamesh. The loss of Enkidu, a companion as steadfast as the cedar forests they once conquered together, plunged Gilgamesh into a profound grief. The once mighty king, who had stood unflinching in the face of countless challenges, found himself grappling with the inevitability of mortality. Gilgamesh, the king who had built a city to last an eternity, was suddenly reminded of the ephemeral nature of life. The burning question of what lies beyond the veil of existence began to haunt him. And so he set out on his greatest adventure yet, a quest not for glory or riches, but for the secret of immortality. His journey took him through uncharted lands, across raging seas, and into the heart of the unknown. His determination was unwavering, his spirit unbowed. This was a journey that tested not his might, but his heart and his soul. All the while, the memory of Enkidu, his lost companion, fueled his resolve. His quest led him to Utnapishtim, a man who had cheated death and survived a cataclysmic flood by divine warning. Utnapishtim was the ancient world's Noah, a man who held the secret of life and death. He was Gilgamesh's last hope, the key to unlocking the mystery of immortality. As Gilgamesh stood before Utnapishtim, he was no longer the invincible king of Uruk, but a man in search of answers, desperate to conquer death itself. He was driven by the fear of oblivion, by the love for a friend he could never forget, and by the hope of eternal life. In his grief, he sought the secret of immortality, embarking on a quest that led him to Utnapishtim, the ancient world's Noah, who had survived a cataclysmic flood by divine warning. The tale of Gilgamesh's quest for immortality serves as a poignant reminder that even the mightiest of kings are humbled by the relentless march of time. The mysteries of ancient Mesopotamia continue to captivate us. The sands of time have guarded these secrets well, but with each new archaeological discovery, we find ourselves a step closer to unraveling the enigma that is Mesopotamia. This land, often referred to as the cradle of civilization, has birthed countless tales, legends, and mythologies, many of which revolve around the Anunnaki. These deities, central to Sumerian and Akkadian mythology, embodied the elements of the cosmos. The Anunnaki were believed to hold the universe in their hands, influencing every aspect of life and death, prosperity and destruction. The ancients looked to the heavens for guidance, seeing in the stars not just celestial bodies, but gods themselves. This divine connection to the cosmos marked their understanding of the universe, illustrating the deep interplay between the celestial and the divine in ancient Mesopotamian culture. Celestial bodies, once gods themselves, guided the ancients in their understanding of the universe, intertwining the divine with the stars.